What a day that will go down in history that Arsenal got the deal of Gabriel Jesus done in there for you. Fabrizio Romano, the tier one journalist, whenever he speaks, it happens. And he has always been following up on this deal. And finally, he has broken all the news that Arsenal fans all over the world have been waiting to hear. Here we go. Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal is a here we go from Fabrizio Romano in here onto Rokani Media. Let this video get close to 1,000 likes because I know it's going to break the internet because you guys, you've been waiting for this story. But it was nearing happening because a reporter from Brazil said that Gabriel Jesus is going to be announced by Arsenal tomorrow, Monday. I was so much, how can I term it? I was so much not in line with him. But as time went on, when Man City posted a video of the best clips of Gabriel Jesus in 2022 season, I really got to know that something is going to be announced in the next minutes to come in there for you. And guess what? Without further ado, Fabrizio Romano took to Twitter like 10-15 minutes ago, and this is what Fabrizio said. He said, Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal, here we go. Personal terms fully agreed with his agent, Marcelo Penati, and his two partners. Gabriel signs until 2027. It's 100% done. Arsenal already agreed a 45 million fee with Man City as revealed on Friday. Edu and Ateta key for the deal. Fabrizio Romano reports in there for you. So in this, we now know that Fabrizio Romano has announced this deal. Gabriel Jesus is going to be at Arsenal for the next 5 years. A 5-year deal has been signed in there for you. And we knew that they had already agreed a deal with Man City, 45 million pounds in there for you. And his salary is between 220,000 pounds a week to 260,000 pounds a week. How is it stretching to 260 pounds a week? Because Gabriel Jesus was told that if at all you take Arsenal to the Champions League, that means you either win the UEFA Europa League or finish in the top 4 places or positions of the Champions League. Arsenal is really going to give you 260,000 pounds a week. Whenever Arsenal is playing in the Champions League, you earn 260,000 pounds a week, and whenever they're playing out of the Champions League, you're earning 220,000 pounds a week. But it's such a day to remember for Arsenal because Gabriel Jesus brings lots of things to Arsenal that most fans don't even know in there for you. Gabriel Jesus is really good at making those runs. He is fantastically good, and most of you have not been knowing it. Gabriel Jesus is good at assists. He comes in with goals and assists at Arsenal in there for you. Now, before this post came in through, Man City really triggered us or teased us with a video of the best bits of Gabriel Jesus 2021-2022 Man City in there for you. As you see it there, that's what Man City tweeted like 1 hour ago. The best bits of Gabriel Jesus in 2021-2022. They included assists and goals. I cannot play that video because of the copyright, as you know very well that this video will be really removed on YouTube and struck by Premier League because those clips don't belong to me. I don't own any copyright on them. But I 100% told Kosi Arsenal podcast, you know, he really shares my videos a lot on his channel in there. He shares them a lot, and via his community, I told him via a voice note on WhatsApp that, Kosi, this deal is going to be announced anytime from now. This is like a farewell bidwell. And I was, by the way, planning to do a live stream later at around 22 hours to come and tell you that Man City have bid farewell to Gabriel Jesus. But I was planning to come in here and do that video. Guess what happens? Fabrizio Romano breaks the story. He broke the story. But this was a bidwell. This was a farewell to Gabriel Jesus. And then after, Man City went ahead to do the same thing and post Zinchenko. We know that even Zinchenko is leaving Man City. It looks like Man City has been posting the players that are really leaving their club because they know that they want to start their pre-season without players that are really going to leave their team, because such players destabilize the camp. You know that very well. But before, credit should go to this man, Castelo Branco, ESPN correspondent in Brazil. He said it, by the way, yesterday, that Gabriel Jesus could be announced as an Arsenal player on Monday, meaning that he had really gotten a grip on this deal of Gabriel Jesus that is going to happen on Monday. So big up to Castelo Branco from Brazil, ESPN correspondent. You were really on point. That means Arsenal are really putting up a statement that they've agreed a deal in principle with Man City and a medical is pending. All else, Gabriel Jesus is going to go at London Conley tomorrow to undergo a medical. Then after, he's going to be announced as an Arsenal player. And by the way, all can be done immediately. They can be done immediately, provided Gabriel Jesus is in London and it's not just flying from South America to London. All is around Europe. If at all is around Europe, then it's going to be very easy for him to come to London. What can delay this prediction of Castelo Branco of unveiling Gabriel Jesus tomorrow, or announcing Gabriel Jesus tomorrow, is him being in London. Sorry, being in South America, because the flight takes close to 10 hours. So 10 hours from now, it really makes it hard for him to really go ahead and really appear at the London Colony because of the jet lag. That means he has to arrive early morning, he rests, and around midday he goes to London Colony. He conducts a medical. After conducting a medical, they take the photos while holding the shirt number of Arsenal, and I think it's going to be shirt number 9 because he likes it a lot. And Lacazette, who has been putting on that number, he has left in there for Lyon, where they really bought him from. Then, after all that happening, Gabriel Jesus will do an interview that will be broadcasted on Arsenal media. So we expect lots of things to happen in there for Gabriel Jesus. But congratulations to all Arsenal fans all over the world. He is really a very good player that you've gotten in. I have to really come here and really give him all what he deserves. He deserves credit. He played very many games for a team which goes by the names of Man City, and I feel like I should really get that feed in there for you, because you guys need to go ahead and see this, because he's really a very good player. Good player, and Arsenal really have gotten themselves a player that they are really going to go in and really go ahead to talk about in there. Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal is a done deal. Here we go. Has been pronounced by Fabrizio Romano, and he has never missed out. He has never really hit a miss on this, and he has been close to this deal, and this time round he has really broken it to the world, and we now know that it's really happening very soon in here for you. When you look at Gabriel Jesus last season, he really had lots of scores for him. He really went ahead to score. Gabriel Jesus played 28 games in the Premier League for a side which goes by the names of Man City. 8 goals in the Premier League and 8 assists. That means in 28 games, he was involved in 16 goals. We go to the Champions League. Gabriel Jesus played 8 games in the Champions League, scored 4 goals, registered no assists. So that means that adds up to 24. Those are 34, and how many goals? 12 goals. So he scored 13 goals and made 12 assists that season, and he is really a very good player for a side which goes by names of Man City, and they've bid farewell to him, and he's coming to Arsenal, and London Conley is calling for him to go on and do a medical, such that they unveil him tomorrow or Tuesday in there for you. So feel free to go into the comment section, send me the congratulatory messages for Gabriel Jesus joining a side which goes by names of Arsenal. 25 years of age, as revealed by Fabrizio Romano, he has signed a contract that is going to see him be at Arsenal for the next how many years? For the next 5 years, until 2027. 100% done deal, and a medical is pending, and it's going to be done. I think that's the next post of Fabrizio Romano that is coming in there for you. But £45 billion agreed between Man City and the side which goes by names of Arsenal. And this deal needed to be announced now, and medical needs to be done immediately because Man City wants that money to go on and pay to Leeds to get in Calvin Phillips, because Calvin Phillips is going to cross to Man City. It has also been confirmed by FABRIZIO Romano, and a deal cost Man City £43 million, and they want to get that £45 million and bring in a player who goes by the names of Calvin Phillips in there for you. So that's what we had for you for today. It's a here we go, confirmed by FABRIZIO Romano. Welcome to Arsenal. He is a gooner, but this leaves me as a Manchester United fan in real agony and so much confusion. No player signed so far. No player is close to a deal, although they're saying De Jong is close to Manchester United. Erik ten Hag told the board, just get me De Jong. Before you get me any signing at Manchester United, it's De Jong that I want first. So that's what United is in, total confusion. But Arsenal has signed its fourth player. And let me bring this tweet. I think I can trace it in here. When FABRIZIO Romano came out and posted that Fabio Vieira to Arsenal, it's a here we go, that it's a done deal, he said that a man who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus is next. And obviously, Gabriel Jesus is next, and he's the next player to sign for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. And I know the next post coming in from FABRIZIO Romano is going to be showing Rafinha next. And Rafinha is with Deco in Spain. They've been seen very much happy and smiling. I know that they are closing in on a deal of a man who goes by the names of Rafinha to cross to side which goes by the names of Arsenal in there for you. So we expect a deal of Rafinha to happen next in here onto Rokani Media Football in there for you. And FABRIZIO Romano, I'm looking for that tweet. Where is that deal? I know I'm coming close. I'm just looking for that tweet. I don't know how I forgot really to go in and really get this tweet near. Yet I always do really have them. All right, here it is. Twitter feed, where are you? You've brought it. All right. That tweet, it was done by FABRIZIO Romano. What was the date? The date was 21st of June. FABRIZIO went ahead to say, official, confirmed, Fabio Vieira has joined Arsenal on a permanent deal from FC Porto for 35 plus 5 add-ons. It is finally completed after the medical tests last Friday. And now, Arsenal next step and priority, Gabriel Jesus. This man is always on point. And obviously, Gabriel Jesus is next. Wait when Arsenal announces Gabriel Jesus, he's going to say, now Arsenal's next step and priority is Rafinha. I will feel bad. I wonder how things change. Way back, 3 years back, it was very hard for Pastor to come out and really say that the rebuild that is really going to give out results in the next 2 or 3 years is going to be that of Arsenal is going to come faster than that of Manchester United. Everyone thought that United was on a rebuild, and they even thought that last season they could go in and really get a trophy after completing second in the Premier League. And they brought on Ronaldo, Rafael Varane, and Jadon Sancho. And guess how Arsenal have really turned around with Mikel Arteta from 2020, 2021, 2022. Here we are, and Arsenal are really bringing in players. Gabriel Jesus, one of the most proven centre forwards in the world. He is at Arsenal, and he has signed for Arsenal. And oh my God, Arsenal are running the show. I will believe that they are going to do what they did last summer. Last summer, Arsenal was the team that spent a lot of money in the entire Europe. They spent £149 million. This time it's reported Arsenal have a spending budget of £215 million. When you add the £45 million to the £34 million of Fabio, that amounts to £78 million. When you add on that of Matt Turner, but Matt Turner came in January, don't add it. Add on the 3, Arsenal have so far spent 80 million pounds on 3 players. 80 million pounds on 3 players. That means on their budget, they're left with 135 million pounds to go. They are going to get off 65 and pay for Rafinha, meaning that they'll be left with something like 70 to spend. Arsenal are in real business, and I have every reason to feel bad, to envy for Arsenal, because I don't support it. They are doing things that I really feel like my team should be going on and do. I don't support it at all. I don't support it. But they are doing things that are making me envious. I'm envious at them. But I have nothing to do. Good to go. Arsenal fans celebrate. Gabriel Jesus comes in. Good addition to the team. Replacement of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I really believe that he's even a better player because he gives you goals, assists, and he is a roving center forward. He's not that center forward who is really so clinical, who is going to get him those goals. But I remember even Thierry Henry was like Gabriel Jesus. He was so much a player who used to rove around the right and left flanks of the attacking side or the attacking front of the team. But he used to really get you those goals. And Gabriel Jesus is really going to improve in there. And when you look at Thierry Henry, the more he really grew up and gained experience, he mastered the art of scoring. And I know Gabriel Jesus is really going to go ahead and master that art. And the only one going to judge him out that he's not a prolific striker is Arsenal, giving him that role of being the lead striker for Arsenal. They create those chances and he misses them. Then I'll come on and say, no, Gabriel Jesus is not a prolific striker. But way back in Brazil, when he came in at the side, before he came in at the side which goes by the names of Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus was a revelation at that side. Because when you look at the team where he really came in through from Brazil, he really played, he came in from Sao Paulo. Was it Sao Paulo? Let me see. Gabriel Jesus. Which team did you come in from Brazil before you came in at Man City? It's called Palmeiras. Palmeiras, from 2015 to 2017, he played 67 games and scored 21 goals. That return is not bad. At Man City, he has played 159 games and he has scored 58 goals. Almost a goal per 3 games. But remember, at Man City, he has not been played in his favorite position. You know that? He has not been played in his favorite position at Man City. Take that before you go on and judge him. I side out for now. See you later, and let's see what Arsenal is really going to go in for you. Neymar wanting to get out of PSG, story coming in. Then there is Arthur Melo going to AS Roma. Arsenal was linked to him, you know that very well. But tomorrow, what a day to have lots of stories to do about Arsenal on this channel, because Arsenal players are reporting on training. Is Gabriel Jesus going to link out with Arsenal players at London Conley? That and more into tomorrow's stories. But we are here, alive and kicking. The Lord has given us the life to live and air to breathe. And for us, we have to do is to make the Lord great by really bringing you the news that you guys deserve to know. Rokani David is my name. Search me on all social media platforms. Follow us on Rokani Media Football. That is Twitter. So as not to miss out on stories that we tweet every second. Very many football stories are happening in this transfer market. And just get to know, it is not yet done for Arsenal. 2 or 3 more to come, because Mikel Arteta said he wants a 22-man full squad, meaning that every position he wants 2 players to compete for it at the same level and class. That's what Mikel Arteta said, because he really wants to go in and compete. If I don't stop talking, I won't end this video, because God gave me the gift of gab. I'm out.